Tetris Effect is a VR Tetris game with a lot of pretty visuals. Now, Tetris Effect isn't a new game. It came out a while ago on the PSVR back in 2018. It's also not strictly a VR game. It can be played normally. However, the game did just recently come out on the Oculus Quest, and it's only on the Quest side of the Oculus Store. But it could still be purchased on PC from the Epic Game Store. It may or may not come to Steam by the end of the year. It's something we'll have to wait and see. Now, I don't own the Quest, so I got it on the Epic Game Store, and you have a choice of running it in the Oculus VR, Steam VR, or just normal desktop mode. All the footage for this game is in the normal desktop gameplay, as VR footage looks like this. It looks a lot better in VR, but it's not very watcher friendly. Now, I love me some good old Tetris. Played the heck out of Puyo Puyo Tetris, and I love the idea of Tetris 99. I even have Tetris for the original Game Boy. When Tetris Effect first got announced, I thought the game was going to be an awful Tetris game. The visuals were distracting, the game lacked some of what I considered to be fundamentals to being a good Tetris game. Everything needs to be visible, that includes holds, necks, and current pieces. Hard drops and combos, they need to feel satisfying. And if it had a versus mode, then that's a bonus. And Tetris Effect kinda doesn't have those things. As a VR game, Tetris Effect is beautiful. The music, the visuals are stunning, and I do prefer to play it in VR. It is truly wonderful to look at, but as a Tetris game, it's awful. And at the same time, it isn't. My opinion of the game differs depending on how you want to look at it. Tetris Effect is more like a calm and relaxing version of Tetris. There's even an ability that you can activate that will slow down time and allow you to relax and fix your mistakes, or create clears that's bigger than a Tetris. Plus, having all the blocks look the same, it might help me become a better Tetris player. I'll learn to rely more on the shape of a Tetramino than its color. And if I really wanted it, there's a setting to change the colors to a more standard one. However, the visual effects can be a bit too much. Like sometimes I can't see what's happening because a giant manta ray is flying in my face. So it's a trade-off. The game is more relaxing and beautiful, but you lose the more intense nature of Tetris. Watch these two combos back to back. One is from Puyo Puyo Tetris and the other one is from Tetris Effect.
Fire breath! Fire breath! Fire breath! A Tetris!
Hard drops and combos just don't have the same feeling in this game. One is satisfying and intense, and the other one is calm. Which isn't a bad thing, it's just a different way of playing Tetris. My initial impressions of the game were wrong. Tetris Effect is not a bad Tetris game. It tries to make Tetris into a more relaxing and calmer experience. The zone effect mechanic is a lot of fun to use. This ability is what allows you to go further beyond a Tetris, and allows you to achieve a decahexatris, a 16-line clear. I really enjoyed this mechanic. I love me some combos, and this mode allows you to build some really clean combos. Some things I wish Tetris Effect had was a reset button. Sometimes you start a game and you mess up right away, so you want to restart. There's no reset button for this, so you have to exit the level, go back to the level select, reselect the level, and then start playing again. There's a reset button in the other game modes, but not in the campaign. Maybe the developers didn't want to include a reset button because they wanted you to not stress out about getting a good start. Speaking about levels, the game does have a campaign with 3 difficulties. Each level has these really trippy visuals, and stages will transition into other stages as you play. This is where the game shines in VR. Here's a collection of some stages that I really enjoyed from Tetris Effect, and these are just amplified when you're in VR. game also has additional game modes called Effect modes. Here we have some classic Tetris game modes like Marathon, Sprint, Endless mode, stuff like that. There's also Master mode where the game starts at max speed, and it is too much for me. Relax mode for when you want to play Tetris and just chill out and not really worry. It would be pretty cool to see Tetris Effect have a versus mode. A Tetris versus with that zone mechanic, that would create such a chaotic environment. But if I really want to play a Tetris versus, I could just go and play Puyo Puyo Tetris or Tetris 99. Tetris Effect isn't a bad Tetris game like I initially thought. It's just a different kind of Tetris game. Tetris Effect tries to make Tetris into a more meditative experience rather than a crazy mess like normal Tetris can be. If you love Tetris, I recommend giving it a try. It's gonna be a different experience, and you might like it. Plus, it looks great in VR. Thanks for watching. I got some Tetraminos to line up, so I'll see you in the next one.